Maryknollers, we're missionaries. So our emphasis is going beyond borders, beyond boundaries, whether it be geographical or sociological or whatever, to go beyond yourself and to do something that's outward looking. One thing about my relationship with the school here is I'm what they call a spiritual advisor. And I'm not responsible for a class. I don't have a teacher-student relationship, which then puts me on a whole different level in terms of students and in terms of teachers. I think people are a lot freer, maybe, especially the students, to say things to me because they know they're not going to get graded. To go and say, oh, well, so-and-so did this, that, blah. Every Thursday in the secondary school, I spend the second half of the lunch period in the prayer room, just sitting. And all of the students know I'm there, and if they want to come in and talk, they can come, and if they don't, they don't. But so far, every time I've been there have been students. One said to me, I have social anxiety. I said, well, what's that? Because you just try to get them to just kind of express what they want. Another one, oh, I'm so nervous about exams. Well, what are you going to do about it? And blah. So you've got kind of a talking point that's not academic. One thing I enjoy so much about working in the two schools is you get to see the progression. You see the little kid in P3, and then all of a sudden she's in secondary school and she's all grown up. It gives you hope for the ones coming up, and you kind of know where they're going and where they're coming from.
I am going to eat you up.
You asked about the role of a spiritual advisor with the faculty and the rest of the staff. I guess all 3 years now, I have done some team building and spiritual exercises. When I do something like that, I always have a time for them to share afterwards, because I think otherwise there's no processing of the experience. In Hong Kong, for many people, the value is getting ahead, the value is making money, the value is being on top of the crowd or on top of the pile, and without too much care about how you get there. And what we try to do as Catholics is to be conscious of people around us and be aware of the needs, and not just to look at our own needs, but how can we help, or how can we contribute in whatever way we can to the building up of the whole society. I think the centenary has sort of a double-pronged meaning for me. One is celebrating what happened. What brought us up to the point where we can say we're celebrating 100 years. But more importantly is, what are we going to do for the next 100 years? How are we going to take what has been like the legacy and move it forward into the future? Because we can't just stop and say, hey, isn't this great? We made it 100 years.
To go to the sea.
Go to the sea, and that's why we have rising sea levels, right?
Beijing's area is about 16,807 square kilometers.
Okay. When Pope Francis asks all of us to be signs of hope for young people, it seems to me that the best sign of hope we can be is to be the best person we can be and to be happy about it. Because if young people can see that we are happy and fulfilled in whatever we're doing, I think it would be a sign to them that they also can be happy and be fulfilled in what they're doing.
smile.